So my boys, Sigma boys, let's go working, my boys. So I've already made something today. I will already make our in-game data controller for our monster, and now we can control everything here. There were a few bugs to my game, but I think I fixed them. Great, bro, great. So I've already created the scripts. What's up, my Sigma boy? What's up, bro? What's up, Sigma boy? Okay, so I've already created some in-game data controller, and we make the same thing for our survivor. This is just controller for our data, like in-game data only. And anyway, this is great. I like how I separate all of that, and we just have different parts. For example, stats, only this little script responsible for changing stats, and that's all. Counters, the buffs, easy to control, easy to find any bugs, any errors. We'll find everything here. Now this I made for monster data. Let's do the same for our survivor data. So go to survivor data and let's just copy all of that, because but change that, of course, for survivor data instead of monster data, like this one. Survivor data. Okay, and default data we need to put here. Survivor data, default data. Oh, I've already made that. That's great. Okay. What the game about? This game like hide and seek, but with random abilities for survivors each level. You as survivor collect XP orbs all over the map and get levels. And each level you can pick one out of 3 random abilities like sprint, invisibility, double jump, dash, and so on. There is already 23 abilities in the game, and monster who also is a player chasing you and tries to kill along 5 minutes. You need just to survive along 5 minutes by using abilities. So also here is a procedural random generated maps, and that's it. By the way, here's a pinned message in the chat. Here's a 4 minutes video about this game, so if you want, you can watch about this game more. I explained how I made this game, and you see how it looks like. Okay, my boys, let's check monster data and default data a little bit change, because I remade, for example, this. Let's replace that the buffs. Okay, let's make counters and stats, because it's more organized. Jump power, walk speed. Hello Noel, welcome, bro. Alright, I'll watch them after, I guess. Okay, bro, okay. Okay. Okay, maybe we need to add also for our monster, like levels, like this one. Okay, let's add it here. Stats, this is just a counters probably. No, stats we don't count, I think. XP boost, XP or boost, cooldown reduce. No, we don't need it. This will be the buffs probably. This will be the buffs. Okay, I know, guys, I know. We'll have endless buffs, like for example passive abilities, and we need to change something in our buffs. Let's make that timer if properties time less than 0, like -1 will be. So we set time -1, then just return end, I think. If not, we start a timer. So for example, we'll have a passive ability which reduces our cooldown. We just put the buff with time -1, and it doesn't put the timer inside, and it will be endless ability, like this one. So we never remove that. Yeah, but we'll need to fix something with this one. Oh no, we don't need, because we check. Oh, we don't check here. Okay, insert. Okay, let's make it later. Just later. Professor Pencil Sigma, thank you, bro, thank you. Okay, let's see. This is default data for our monster. This is default data for our survivor. Okay, so counters will be what counters? We don't have counters probably. Time alive, of course, time alive. So okay, levels, we have this one. Okay, let's go to our survivor data, default data. Okay, that's it. Jump power, move speed, and also wait, guys, we need to store here health probably. Yeah, I think. Allow your glasses profound. Thank you, bro, thank you so much. Okay, probably we need health also here. Health equals to 0. Health equals to 0. Okay, survivor. Okay, let's close all of that unnecessary stuff. Hi, hello, welcome, bro, welcome. Okay, let's create variable health. Move health value. And here's self stats health. Health, like this one. What's the game name? The game name Live Light. But it's in development, bro. You can watch pinned message in the chat. Here's a pinned message. Here's a pinned video about this game. There is only 4 minutes if you want to watch. Okay, so walk speed, move speed. Okay, this is survivor data. Okay, default data. Okay, let's go copy all of that and accept this one and put here in our survivor data. Let's see abilities. Let's open abilities. Abilities. Okay. Survivor abilities config. Survivor abilities config. So abilities, let's see, monster. We don't have monster, great. Can I hire you to script some stuff for my Roblox game? No, bro. I'm working only on my own projects. Okay, checker. Checker, we need survivor. Survivor abilities. Survivor abilities, utils, all abilities. Let's find monster. We don't have that. Okay, great. Checker is done. Buffs. Buffs, probably this is great. This is great. The buffs also great. The full data okay. Stats should work, should all work. So okay. Looks like we can put everything here in a parent class. Yeah, looks like so. But maybe there will be some changes later. So probably, maybe not, maybe not. Okay, so let's go to game manager. Let's go to game manager. Role picker. Role picker. Let's make like so. Local players. Game get service players. 4 players. Get players. Get players 1. Team equals game. Teams. Survivors. Yeah, let's try. We should be a survivor now, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, we are a survivor. So let's see our parameters, if all right. Chosen survivor, yeah, great. Probably I forget to call survivor data. Yeah, I forget to call survivor data probably inside character spawner. Yeah, that's it, definitely looks like so. Because inside the yeah, we do all of that. Set stats. We need in our constructor, go to our constructor survivor. Let's open that. Let's yeah, we need to call, of course, all of that. We need to call all of that from here. Let's copy that, put it here, and of course copy all of these things of the character spawner. Item by ID, okay, but of course survivor data here, survivor data here, survivor data. We replace all of that, and here is survivor data dot new, of course, because we need to pass our constructor from new place. And of course, when we create our character, we need to put this one, diet status. Probably after diet status we can put here. This is no matter probably. Okay, survivor abilities configs. Oh, I know. Yeah, that's it. Let's put it here. Should be like so. No. Oh, yeah. I've already faced that today. Hello, welcome. Okay, let's go. So, what's the problem here? I already faced that today. All abilities. All abilities. Yeah, I've got it. What's the problem? Because all abilities, this for survivors, we use. Wait, what the hell? Why I'm doing like so? Abilities configs. We're already inside abilities configs. We can just call that by using monster ability loader. Will be like this one. Require script. Okay, all abilities, script parent, okay, just ability loader, I know that this is ability loader for script parent probably ability loader, yeah, like this one. And we don't need all of that. Scripts more clear code and more organized. We can do even like so, guys. We don't need all of that. Guys. We just make it like so. Instead of this one, we just make like this one in just one line. This is great, absolutely great, I think, because it's more clear code, just one ability loader in one line. Let's go do the same for all abilities here, and let's replace all of that. Okay, let's try if it's should work. Tempted to call require with invalid arguments. Abilities, oh wait, abilities folder, probably the problem. Abilities folder. Oh yeah, wait, for monsters ability loader, yeah, of course, I forget about this line. This is very important because we have utils. Folder, and this category, it founds a module script, but it shouldn't be a module script like this one. Survivability loader, yeah, of course. Abilities configs, just survivor ability loader, yeah, like this one, and here's also. Okay, great, all fixed. So let's go back. Let's go close unnecessary scripts, ability loaders, all of that, monster. I wanna see if we set proper data, of course, for us. Let's close these configs, we don't need it. Survivor data. I wanna see if we set data, proper data. Just let's call in our character spawner here. Let's call the method self in game data get. Just get. We need to print that, of course. Print, and we see the data of our survivor. Let's see. Great, we have that. So as you see, guys, health 57. Buffs we don't have, abilities we don't have, that's right. Counters time alive, yeah, this is for survivor, just jump power. Levels, all great, all great. Walk speed, and what's the best thing about that? Let's see about our ninja health. So we have 57 health here. Okay, this is humanoid, of course. This is, we need to watch that. 57, great. Walk speed, let's check walk speed. Walk speed 27.45, great, absolutely the same. This is what we equipped in our lobby, so we take this data and put inside here. This is just for our game. So my boys, easy, great, and work absolutely well. So okay, we put everything here. We create local data for each game. So after a player leaving, this data is erased, because this data only for one game, like levels, like abilities, and after each game we refresh this data, and that's work. So this is character spawner, in-game data we created. Okay, so we already create in-game data controller, game manager, in-game data. Probably we can delete this one. Game manager. We don't call parent class. Probably we don't need that. Okay, okay. So, okay, my boys. Damn, last time I checked it was 91 and I thought it was yesterday. What's up, bro? What's up, Sigma boy? Yeah, bro, time flies. But the game also closer to finish, bro. So, okay, my boys, okay, we created game manager, right? Right, let's see our plan, what things we need to make. In-game data, this is done. Game manager, yeah, done, pretty done, I think. Main systems will made. Tick rate system done, and that's it. So guys, we need to create these three systems, but data controller, this is not the big one. Just wait, my boys, wait. Oh, it's almost done. So much more. No, bro, you're wrong. This is no too much. I just this is just, so this part the same like this part. So this is not not big one, bro. So data controller. I think guys, maybe let's make let's make what? This is not just a leveling system, probably. Probably we need to make monster system and survivor system, like this one. Yeah, probably not just leveling, because leveling this is just for survivors. Make leveling. Probably you're right, bro. Probably you're right. Okay, data controller. It'll be if you do hard ones first, it'll be easier. Yes, you're right, bro. But hardest one probably I already made, except abilities. Okay, let's go this won't be okay. This is not right, guys. This is not right. Probably this will be monster system and survivor system. Team systems probably. Or teams. Yeah, like this. Teams. How are you and what are you doing? What's up, Phoenix? I'm I'm making a main game. Now I'm making a plan what we do next. Okay, monster survivor teams. Here is mainly will be we unite all together, like it will be the layer with UI, which will be responsible for all parts for our players, depending on teams, probably. And leveling system, of course, will be one of the part of this one. So, teams, survivor, monster. Maybe let's make it like so. Nice to know. Great, bro. Great. Okay, leveling system. Leveling system and UI, maybe just UI. UI. Okay, like this one, and UI will be here. And here is also will be a leveling system for the monsters. Of course, monster don't have upgradable abilities now, but this is only now, my boys. Soon he'll have everything. So probably he gets XP depending on damage, I think, and upgrade his abilities, of course. So, okay. This teams system, let's make like put here. How you drag like that? Just select all of that and use mouse here. Okay. Yeah, and also, guys, also let's put punch system inside here also. Yeah, let's make like here. So great, so we reduce the size of our systems. Let's move it here. Okay. So punch system, yeah, let's so you wrote function inside model in rep, then you fire them. What? Wrote function inside module in rep. I don't know what is rep. Replicate the storage probably. Yeah, bro. Yeah, if you're about replicate the storage, yeah, you're right. Okay, let's make here's team system. Team system, what we make that? Of course, survivor. Okay, let's start with survivor. Just copy that and make other ones like monsters. Index survivor. Self, set meta table. Okay, this is the basis for us. Survivor. Let's create subclass, of course. Probably here will be a data or something like so, I think. Yeah, looks like so. Okay, yeah, I think yeah. But we'll make it later. Let's first create subclasses. This will be levels. Leveling system. Leveling system. Function new set meta table. Leveling system returns self. Okay, in leveling system function. So set XP, set level, and set limits. Okay, set XP or update XP. Update XP probably. Update level. Set limits. Okay, probably initialize. Initialize, and here will be function levelings. Okay, we can copy that. Set limits. Okay, like this one. Leveling system. So what we made before, this in-game data just, this is not control, all of that. So for example, survivor data, this is just in-game data, and we can do something with this one. This is just a data, we don't need to rely on that. So all the functions, oh yeah, of course guys, of course, what I forget. I forget about one main things, of course. What the hell, why only leveling system? Of course, here will be of course, ability system. Ability. Oh, what the hell? So we're closer to this one. So this is definitely the same one. So we don't need to make this big one, because yeah, we make that right now. Ability system. Maybe wait, maybe we need to make separated system. Maybe we need to make that. Okay, guys. Okay, I think, guys. Anyway, we need to make first, of course, abilities system to connect that, or not. Wait, because ability system we need to make here, and it should be connected with two systems. Ability system. Yeah, let's delete that anyway. Probably. Okay, let's first make leveling system. Okay. So let's open and see how we made it before. Okay, so leveling system, it was survivor control, XP controller. Wait, so I just player dates updater synchronize. What the hell? I'm really making like so. What the hell? And this is bad. This is bad approach. So every time I touch my orb, XP orb, I send a remote event. This is bad approach, like so. We do it something different. Let's go in our orb generator. I wanna see that. Check spawn generate. Okay, orb generator. Leveling system, set limits. So leveling system should be responsible only for levels, not for touching orbs, definitely, because this is different systems. Before we place everything in orb generator, so we create here orbs and we use that orbs. Maybe okay, guys, I have an idea. Orb generator, maybe let's create subclass here. Yeah, why not? Workspace XP. Yeah, let's go. Let's make subclass here. Orb controller. Orb controller. There will be a subclass for that. And let's go index. So subclass function or controller.new self okay, orb controller init probably. Orb controller. What's the point of these follower bots? The point they wanna just earn money, but for the point like for streamers, I don't know, bro. I don't know. Like maybe because on the Twitch, I think because on the Twitch, people join usually streams, whereas a lot of people. So this is true usually, and probably because of that. So yeah, because if YouTube really promotes you, sometimes if you do everything right, Twitch really promotes very bad, as I remember, as I saw a lot of streamers, and this is really so hard to because really a lot of people skips streams because there is not a lot of viewers, maybe because of that, but this is not for me. Definitely. Okay, orb controller. Parent. Self parent. Okay. Local orb controller require script orb controller. Self orb controller that's new self. Probably we need only what? We need only container, maybe. Maybe we don't even need all the data. XP container, maybe. Self XP container. Okay, and self orb controller after we generate first. Maybe here, or maybe here, yeah. Initialize. Self, and let's copy this one. But instead of this, we put this one. And of course we need change that. Probably not. Probably we can call that here because we need just to call it once only. Just initialize and it automatically should work. Let's try if it's work or not. Maybe some problems. Just print. Yo! Great, that's work. So we generate all these orbs and we initialize that. Okay, so connection XP touched. If not part character. Leveling system. Let's close these unnecessary things. we don't need this one. Hola, what's up, bro? What's up? Okay, so what we need to get here? Okay, let's first remove some parts of that. Just let's leave, like, if we touch, we destroy that. Let's see if all works. Yeah, great, they destroyed, as you see. That's great. Okay, great, nice, that's work. Okay, let's see. Team system. So leveling system. I'm very interested where we create that. Probably, guys, we need to create that inside our character for our player, right? Right, I think. And but wait, how we can call that? Leveling system for each player we need to create. So we can create, we can call this constructor for each player, right? Right. But how we find what's the player? Maybe in-game data will help us. Survivor data. Maybe when we create our character spawner, example, we have here the player, right? Let's see. Yeah, player. We have a player, spawn player. Self in-game data, set starting data. Survivor.new. But we call player only when we spawn. This is wrong if we do like so. Because, for example, here we use it. Our data will be the same for all survivors. This is wrong. We need to store that in some place, like in-game data for each player. How we did it here? Let's see. Player data, not probably. No, this is just profile store. Maybe game cycle. Okay, wait. Player data update monster. Yeah, that's it. Monster control. Player data updater. Monster control. Oh, here. Yeah, player data updater. So how we start? Duplicated synchronize. Player events, replicated storage, module sync player. So this, I'm very interesting where we store our player data, like when we start. Oh, that's it, my boys. Yeah, that's it. Yes. So team survivor player added. we create new table, we clone the table, and survivor player data updater. This is okay, let's close this, all of that. And so this data updater, inside the data updater we create a player and new table. So we need create something like so, yeah, like so. Let's go to see how we can make that in our script. This is in-game data. Probably guys, we can make that in in-game data parent class, maybe, or maybe in these subclasses. So what we need to store? Just to store the data for our players, right? Right. So we don't call this parent class, but we have no, we even don't need that probably. Monster data. Okay, maybe we don't need it at all. Maybe we don't, but this is not right, definitely. Let's think. Let's just make a chain. In these situations, like so, we need just to see what's the chain. Like we imagine, just let's remove that for now. We need to create a chain and see how it looks like, because it probably, maybe because we have constructor for each player, we don't need we don't have troubles with that. Maybe just we need to store our player inside constructors. Maybe that. Survivor. Okay, leveling system or controller we close. So let's make a chain. So we create a survivor, right? Yeah, we create a survivor, but how we spawn him? Character spawner. We create a model here and just character, right? But I decided to put here this one. Set starting data. This is not like it should be. Probably to avoid all of that, we can go to survivor data and here set starting data. Maybe we need to make player here and self player like this one. And instead of making like so, because this is survivor data.new game data. survivor data.new. Maybe guys, we need survivor.new. Put the player here instead of just call the spawn like we made it here. Where is it? Like here. Cell spawners. Spawners. We need somewhere spawners. Probably not. We can avoid that, I think. We can make it like so. We can probably make that like this one. Survivor spawner dot new and just a player. And inside remove here's player from here, put the player right here, and all of that stuff will be for our player. Put player inside here, and here is self. We call self spawn. Self data. Let's remove that. Self data. Self data equals to self data player, and instead of just a data here, self data we use player self character equals to also this one. Okay. Self item probably. Self item. Okay, let's make that. Let's make self character, but of course we need an item. Self item before. Self item. Item equals to this one, but we need to put the type, I think, here, like this. And here's self item dot name. Then what it allows us to make that self item, we can replace that. Okay, no, why we do like so? We can make it absolutely more simple. We can make all of that. Just create a self player equals the player. That's it. And we can avoid all of that. A lot of stuff here. So, self data, item name. Let's create here as a self item, I think. Self item. Self item. Self item dot name. Self player. Here is also self player. Self character. How to make that? Okay. Like this. Place that. We don't need all of that. Why I need all of that? We don't need it at all, really. Because we have all that in our constructor. This is set stats. Stats. Texturize. Self item. Type status self character. Okay. Textures quality. We need to remove that. Like this. Self item textures. And here is quality. Yes. Here is a self player. Self character. Self character here. Hi, hello, welcome. Character here. Goes like this. Character set stats. Okay, self character. There is also character set character. What about stats? What about stats? Set stats. This is item probably. Where is it? Create character. Create character, we don't need that. Set stats. Set stats. Self item, I think. Stats. Self item. Stats. Okay, local stats equal this one. Probably something like so. Okay, let's try. Maybe I forget something, but should be right. Yeah, great. So all works. We set our stats. Let's see if all right. How many health we have? Health 57, great. Walk speed. Great, my boys. All right. Animate script. All right. Great. Yeah, this is more clear than we made before, because really it's so weird. I decided to make it before that. And okay, so we create just survivor new for each player, right? And we create the data for that. We can even put here that, I think. Yeah, maybe like so we can even do. Self item. No. Because we need to first to make, of course, item. Like here we can make that. When we have self item, yeah, we can set starting data. Self item. No, also. Oh wait, player. Maybe just make. Yeah, I think we can make not like so, guys. I think we can make it like so. Survivor data player, self player, of course. Self player and self item. And maybe we don't need all of that. Player. Table. Okay, player. Self. Maybe not character item will be better, really. Item inside. Okay, we don't need a character here. Instead of character, self item stats. Like this, like this. Yeah, let's check again. That's parent data. Oh wait, I know what's the problem. Because we need to make that together. So let's create a method. Function survivor set data. Like this. Self set data, maybe like that. Great, nice, very nice. All works. Set data, so we can delete this one, we can delete this one. Set in-game data will be better. Okay, my boys. We can even probably put it after item, why not? Yeah, like so. Okay, let's try again, if all works. It all works great, nice. So let's close that. I'm very interested. Okay, so we change our scripts. Now survivor new, connected to player. Maybe. Survivor data. What if we need to create survivor data? Self player. What if like so? We need to create something. Looks like yes. And after that, wait. Maybe just create survivor data self player equals to this one. Like so. Interesting that this works. It's very interesting that this works. Survivor data. Okay, I'm just interested if we call that from server script. Okay. Game manager. Game data. No. Services. Oh, wait. Game manager in services. Game manager. Oh, game manager. Wait. Game manager in game data. Survivor data. until false. Oh, interesting. That's very interesting. Probably we can create something here. If it works like so, we can create something here. Like this, maybe. Okay, that's very interesting. Player ID probably not like so. User ID maybe. User ID, yeah. Players. Okay. Okay. Okay, my boys. That's interesting. So we call this module and it contains our players. This is great. That means probably I made everything good. Okay. Interesting. Local self-player user ID. Maybe like so. Let's try. How are you? Great, bro, great. Okay, players. So we have our ID and player. Great. Data item. Okay. What is item? What the hell? Oh yeah, this is item survivor. Great. Great, my boys. So with this one we can work properly, I think. Okay, we need to create, of course, the chain, full chain, to see if it works good or not. Okay, so can we make that, guys? Can we make that? I think not here, just in our constructor. I'm very interested. Let's try. Let's try. I think it can be right. Just instead of making all of that here, we call our constructor, and inside here we'll make survivor data players function survivor data add player and here is self add player. Survivor data players, we take self player user ID equals to self. What about this? What about this? And probably we don't need to make all of that. Maybe we just call that like this, like we made before, because really I don't like so big, a lot of lines where we don't need to have that. And let's make it again. It should work. Players, my boys, amazing. That's work. That's work perfectly. This is amazing, absolutely. So we don't need a lot of code here, just leave it like so. And when we create our new survivor data, we automatically, by using this method in a constructor, just add our player ID, and here's data inside here. So we create and when we need something for our player, we just call that. Great. But I'm very interested. Oh wait, I think I know, my boys. Data item players. Data item player, right? What if I call print a dot players this ID and get? I'm not sure this is work. The index nil with get ID interesting. So this is not the methods. Print a I wanna store all the methods inside. What I want to achieve. I wanna store all the methods. Self-player user ID. Is my program skills good? Hello world print. My was also, bro. My was also before. Just need to work, bro. And it's all possible, bro. So I sent all of that, right? Can we maybe make like this? That player. No, we can't. So I wanna put my methods. Okay, let's do just like so. How much money you make till now by doing Roblox dev? I'm not sharing information about my money, bro. This is my personal information. Have their own instance of survivor data with their own methods and data rather than all players on common table. But self data, default data direct. Oh yeah, right. Which means all players share the same data unless you make a copy. That is common law mistake. Also, you want each player instance to have their own methods intact, which your set meta table already handles correctly. Survivor data. Survivor data. layers. So I already tried that. What the hell? So this is ID, right? Okay, let's just maybe print player's ID. Nil, okay. Oh, what the hell I'm doing? Of course, my boys, I forget about one thing. And I think, what's wrong? Because, guys, it should be like so. To index nil with get. Anyway, it doesn't work. Okay. But yeah, I forget about ID. And let's try to remove this method. At least for now. Just see if such a data exists. Yeah, it exists now. But we don't have a method here. We don't have here as a method. Wait, maybe self data. So I passed this table, right? Right. And looks like all methods should be inside. Looks like so. But they're not inside. Okay, let's try this one. Data table. Table has no methods, just raw values. Yes. How to fix your workflow. Okay. Okay, let's try local. Then layer. Wait, what the hell? What? Keep the instance if you want methods. And this looks like solution, by the way. looks like solution probably. Survivor. Survivor data. Okay, let's try like so. Player. Okay, just ID. Return maybe this one. Return players ID. A get ID. Hi Profan, welcome bro. Hello. My Roblox account was hacked. I'll have to make a new one sadly. That's sad bro, that's sad. No, anyway guys, this looks like so weird, really. Shouldn't be like so. Should be easier. Should have a method inside. Get. Like this. Player's ID. Don't get. And don't put bro. Methods in okay, how our player data controller works, let's see. So player data controller profiles, we have a profiles, right? Inside the profiles, player, profiles player. So profiles player we just create. How we call that? Get data. We get the player. Profiles player. Yes, that's cool. That's amazing. But we have all of that a little bit different, looks like. So we have this method. We have all these methods. Okay, what is print A? Just print A. So we added the player. Okay. So, okay. Players. Okay, this is I understood. So our data players, player ID. Yeah, by the way, we can do like so instead of this. That's right. Self. Okay, self. How to insert You don't need to insert methods manually. Really, bro? Are you sure? Okay. I think you are not sure, bro. Okay, let's try again. Maybe I do something wrong here. 8 players. Yeah, survivor data, just let's rename that. Survivor data players. Here's we have ID. Yeah, ID, and inside we have the data. Let's see. Data item player. I don't know, maybe like so. Wait. Survivor data players, maybe. No, let's not find something here. First, just try to put the methods inside. Empty, okay. Nice. Oh, wait. Self, maybe. First. Self, survivor data players. Anyway. But what if we try to call the method? Get. If this, then we do this one. Call missing method get out of table. Okay. Okay, so if we don't have maybe we need to reverse that. So if we don't find the method here, we need to method table use self, maybe like so. Let's try. Cycle reference detected. Get. No. Okay, so let's think. What's the problem? If we just send self, we just pass. Here is all this data, right? But not methods for some reason. So methods always outside of that. No. Okay, player's ID. So the problem probably because we don't know what the player. No, wait. Yes, I think I know. Because we already created this. Yes, we already have constructor, local player. Player. Data item player. Data item player. So this what we have here. Looks like all should work, but it's not. I don't know, maybe create self methods. After that, of course, maybe something like so. I don't know. Wait. Maybe. Okay, what if we need player methods yet? No, this is not how it works. No, we call this method here, this is not right. Okay, guys, I think we just can continue next time better, because when it's stuck, it's definitely not the best way just to struggle with this one. Okay, my boys, so thank you all who watched, thank you all who was here, and thank you all who supports my boys. See you next time, my boys. Bye bye.